I'm much better now that the ladies are back from space.
You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
Watch for it. Wow.
What were they up there, 10 minutes?
So cringy.
Whoever came up with this title, give this guy a freaking raise. Tell me how this is not awesome. Astronaut. Astronaut.
God, this is so tough.
Katy Perry thought she was reaching for the stars, literally. Her Blue Origin spaceflight was supposed to be a historic moment, a bold leap into the cosmos that would redefine her public image. A new chapter, a reinvention, a groundbreaking achievement. Instead, became a global meme. Within hours of her touchdown, the internet turned her journey into a punchline, her heartfelt speeches into viral mockery. What was supposed to elevate her turned into a full-blown spectacle, mocked on every platform from Twitter to TikTok. But just when the chaos seemed to die down, South Park stepped in.
She essentially took a roller coaster ride.
Well, it was very profound. I don't know if you've seen Katy Perry talk about it, but she's basically a guru.
And what Trey Parker and Matt Stone are allegedly planning. It's not just a joke, it's a televised evisceration. The memes were painful. What South Park has in store for Katy Perry could leave a permanent mark on her career. But that's just the beginning. Katy Perry's journey into space wasn't just a trip, it was a calculated rebrand. Popstar was looking for a moment of reinvention, an opportunity to elevate her image, to show the world that she was more than just a chart-topping singer. She was an explorer, a visionary.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Bro.
Not the cap. Stupid.
Let me tell you right now, Katy, you're officially an astronaut.
I guess I'm a freaking brain surgeon then. I couldn't believe. Wow, I can't believe she even said. How do you even format your lips to say something so stupid?
Or so the PR machine led us to believe. As she joined the Blue Origin flight, alongside media mogul Gayle King and Jeff Bezos' partner Lauren Sanchez, it was billed as history in the making, the first all-female celebrity space mission. It was supposed to be a powerful statement about female empowerment in an industry dominated by men, a game-changing event that would inspire generations of women to dream beyond the stars. But what was meant to be a monumental moment quickly turned into a viral disaster. As soon as Katy touched down, the internet went into overdrive, transforming the entire thing into a meme. Her attempts at delivering a profound philosophical speech about the beauty of Earth and her spiritual awakening were met with ridicule.
However, there's been some critics saying some stuff in it.
Really?
Rob, I don't know if you have any of the critic stuff or not. Do you have any of the stuff on how they open a door first and then they have to reopen the door and they have to say, go back in there, and then Jeff Bezos falls. Poor guy's tripping. He's having a hard time.
The footage was quickly remixed into TikToks, turned into laugh tracks, and blasted across social media. Her daisy of resilience became the joke of the month, and the internet couldn't get enough of it. And just when we thought the dust had settled and the memes would fade into the background, South Park swooped in. Backhand index pointing right, but that's not all, because what's coming next will make the memes look mild in comparison. While the internet was still riding the wave of memes, Trey Parker and Matt Stone were reportedly plotting something much darker. According to insiders in the animation world, the creators of South Park have no intention of letting Katy Perry's spaceflight slide. They're not planning just a one-off gag or a throwaway joke in the background. No, they're building an entire event episode around her Blue Origin flight. And if you know anything about South Park's history, you know that event episodes are rarely kind. In fact, sources close to the show claim that the episode will treat Katy's spaceflight not just as a joke, but as a symbol of everything wrong with celebrity culture.
I gotcha. Oh, the moon! You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon.
Doing a whole bunch of nothing.
For us watching her
Look, I brought my little butterfly.
It's not just about mocking her floating around in zero gravity for a few minutes. It's about dismantling the very idea of space tourism itself. The episode is reportedly going to tear into the notion that celebrities taking billion-dollar joyrides in space somehow qualifies as progress or empowerment.
along with PR experts who are claiming the singer may face career extinction.
Sources suggest the plot will center around a character modeled after Katy, who desperately tries to live stream her space journey to her millions of followers, only for the feed to glitch and reveal the whole thing as a staged, manufactured PR stunt. It won't just be a roast of Katy Perry. It will be a critique of everything she represents in the age of social media, fame, and self-marketing. Backhand index pointing right, and it gets even worse because the writers aren't just going after Katy.
Someone went to space for like 4 minutes. What is she kissing the ground for? Pointing up at the sky.
Katy!
And to the guy, woo, Katy, yeah. Dumb, bro.
While Katy Perry may be the face of this particular spectacle, the South Park writers are reportedly using her as a scapegoat for something far larger. This isn't just about one celebrity's attempt at self-reinvention. South Park is going after the very core of modern fame itself. The performance, the staged authenticity, carefully crafted personas that celebrities use to create an image of inspiration, empowerment, or enlightenment. Katy's spaceflight is being framed as an example of everything wrong with modern celebrity culture. The performative speeches, the Instagram perfect moments, the fake hero journeys, all of it.
Let's see how it went on board the Blue Origin spacecraft.
Flynn, I got
with her Daisy.
I got you, Flynn.
It's being called out. Sources suggest that South Park isn't just satirizing Katy. They're calling attention to the ridiculousness of how celebrities have come to believe that a trip to space, a few tearful speeches, and a hashtag can somehow redeem their careers or add genuine meaning to their lives. It's more than just a dig at a single pop star. It's a satire of a cultural moment that has become all too familiar. Celebrities who think they can buy their way into relevance by doing something extreme, something out of this world. South Park is going to make it clear that this idea is absurd. Backhand index pointing right, but listen to this. The show isn't stopping with Katy's rebrand either. Jeff Bezos had big plans for the Blue Origin flights, hoping to make a massive statement about the future of space tourism. When Katy Perry boarded the spacecraft, it was supposed to be a symbol of the changing tides for women in science and space exploration.
Worst part is when
There's people starving in other countries and we're clapping and cheering. Like, bro, this is wild. And then Katy Perry steps out, starts kissing the ground. Bro, the stories write themselves. Like, we are living in a Black Mirror episode. Like, what is this, bro?
But what Bezos didn't expect was how quickly the public would turn on the entire mission. Insiders claim that Bezos wasn't exactly thrilled with the way the mission played out, especially after Katy's public meltdown upon landing. Bezos, who has a reputation for being one of the world's most powerful and calculated entrepreneurs, was reportedly frustrated behind the scenes. What was supposed to be a dignified, awe-inspiring moment quickly descended into an internet circus. The event was supposed to celebrate human achievement. Instead, it became a global punchline. At one private gathering, sources claim Bezos even cracked a joke, suggesting that next time he'd rather launch Snoop Dogg into space. At least then, people would be laughing with the mission, not at it. This comment, though lighthearted, hinted at a deeper concern. Bezos had wanted to make a statement about space exploration, but what he got was a media frenzy about celebrity ego. Backhand index pointing right, but it didn't stop there. A government agency stepped in to deliver the final blow. The final straw came when the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, clarified that none of the Blue Origin flight participants, including Katy Perry, actually qualified as astronauts. Under U.S. regulations, to earn the astronaut title, you have to perform meaningful duties during the flight. But Katy and the other celebrities weren't astronauts. They were just along for the ride. The FAA's announcement was a death sentence to the already shaky credibility of the mission. Katy's carefully crafted image of herself as a space pioneer came crashing down. The media jumped on the story and the memes came flooding back. One particularly viral post featured her kissing the ground upon landing, photoshopped into disaster zones, alien invasions, and even Armageddon movie scenes. Backhand index pointing right, and if that wasn't humiliating enough, the memes just kept coming.
let's not minimize this. Let's celebrate female astronauts.
That's the other thing. There has been female astronauts.
Let's not minimize this.
Take up space!
Their message for women was take up space. You guys are taking up too much space already.
Katy's Daisy of Resilience, which she held up as a symbol of her spiritual journey, became the perfect meme fuel. TikTokers and Instagram users turned her words into viral audio clips, layering them with sci-fi sound effects, voice changers, and even SpongeBob SquarePants backgrounds. Her speeches about Earth's beauty were turned into comedic remixes, and instead of inspiring, they made her look out of touch. Even her biggest fans couldn't help but cringe at how hard she was trying to make this space journey seem meaningful. What was once an iconic pop star became an overproduced parody of herself. The authenticity she hoped to convey felt increasingly hollow. Backhand index pointing right, and then, as if the universe had conspired to add insult to injury, a new term was coined. Critics quickly coined the term fulminism, a harsh blend of faux feminism and space tourism. The idea was simple: celebrities who use space flights as a tool for self-promotion under the guise of empowerment. Instead of showcasing real women in science, engineering, or exploration, the spotlight was on wealthy celebrities who could afford a joyride to the edge of space. This wasn't about breaking barriers or advancing humanity. It was a luxury vacation for the ultra-wealthy, dressed up as a feminist statement. Critics argued that this type of space tourism was the perfect example of how fame has become synonymous with superficial empowerment, packaged and sold to the public for profit. And here's the real irony. When everything is historic, nothing truly feels historic anymore. Katy Perry didn't fail because she went to space. She failed because the entire thing was a PR stunt. Glossy, polished, and designed for maximum media attention. But in an age of hyper-awareness, audiences can spot an insincere attempt at authenticity from a mile away. The more the narrative was pushed, the more people resisted. Instead of inspiring awe, Katy's mission became a symbol of how celebrity culture has commodified real achievement. People didn't see bravery or innovation, they saw branding. And that's exactly what South Park is preparing to expose. If history has taught us anything, it's that when celebrities try to sell authenticity, they're only selling an illusion. Katy reached for the stars, but in the end, it was her carefully curated narrative that crashed to Earth. She wanted to reinvent herself as a cosmic visionary, but what the public saw instead was a manufactured image that never truly connected. And now, South Park is preparing to turn that failed rebrand into an unforgettable takedown. Her spaceflight may have been historic in its own way, but it wasn't for the reasons she thought. Want more celebrity breakdowns, behind-the-scenes commentary, and the truth behind the PR machines? Hit that subscribe button. We dive deep into the headlines, exposing the real stories that the media doesn't want you to hear. What do you think? Was Katy Perry's space trip inspiring, or just another stunt that failed to deliver? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're watching.